have a service level agreement with Matrix and we work in partnership with them. The main benefits of that are that we are very clear about the direction that we want to go in as a school. So we have action plans in place and so on and so forth. What Matrix helps us to do, which I find of great benefit, is to fine tune some of those targets that we have got and even point us in another direction or a different direction that we haven't perhaps thought about.
The picture for ICT has changed dramatically in the last 5 years, particularly at this school. And I think probably what I would have described a few years ago would be some teachers who were very into ICT, if you like, and others that could carry on their teaching kind of regardless and sort of give it a bit of a sidestep. And that obviously wasn't healthy, that wasn't the way forward, but what we needed for those teachers to come on board was for them to be confident that the equipment was going to be there, be working. If it was having a bit of a glitch, somebody would be on hand to sort it out quickly, that it was appropriate stuff and that they were going to receive the appropriate training to know how to use it confidently themselves. And so having something like Matrix on board has, enabled those things to take place.
One of the main reasons that I went down the Matrix route and wanted to work with Matrix was that the support packages that we had previously was quite fragmented. We used somebody for curriculum, we used somebody for administration, and technical support was all over the place. It was quite limited, really. Working with Matrix, I was able to join the dots and just use one company to fulfil all of those needs. And as well, obviously, some of the areas would fuse into another area, so it isn't just separate departments. If somebody's in on the day, I can say, have you thought about this? Can you tell them at the office about this? Whereas if I'd used 3 different companies or 3 different people or what have you, that would have been a little bit more of a challenge. And also, because we do have a strong relationship with Matrix, as I said before, they're able to guide us and give us help and advice because they know the school and all of its levels, from an admin point of view, from a curriculum point of view, to basically a laptop point of view. There's a little laptop that's gone wrong, so they've got a bigger picture of our needs as well. So again, they can support us in that particular way that perhaps other companies might not be able to because they haven't got that bigger picture.
Well, I think for me, from the point of view of the training, I think that's been really, really, really effective within the school and for me personally. I think the training's been provided where it's been needed, as opposed to just randomly given to the school. Whenever anything new has been introduced, there's been effective training, then backup for that. The other thing I liked about the training is it catered for the needs of the staff, so that those that were very confident perhaps had a slightly more advanced training, whereas others that needed a little bit of extra support, there was time and space made for those individuals to have that training if they needed it.
Whatever our concerns are, we always know there's somebody on the end of the line who we can ring and they can come in and support us in the way that we want to be supported. We actually do lead in what we want, but I think we get extra value for money because we're able to go further with it.
Whenever something new comes in, Matrix are the first people here to go through the different things. When we learnt about animation last year, they were here to show us how to put things on, how to move it around. When we did the registration, they're always there to show you where to go next.
To me, the most important thing is the strategic service. The partnership we have is excellent. We have regular meetings. They've been able to really help me push the school forward much faster than I ever would have been able to do on my own.
Working with Matrix and with a different leadership group, with ICT at the focus, we'll be able to fuse the two together and then move in the direction that I wanted us to move in.